Sam Cassell, Robert Horry, Vernon Maxwell. But
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
Hit on my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious, I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flagrant foul. Your score, I'ma take it down. All of your trash talking was pointless. Say it now. You slacking in goaltending. My actions are bone chilling. Got the home court advantage. I'm back on the road winning.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come
I gotta
from.
hold a city down. Anyhow, they gon'
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight's game at Quicken Loans Arena, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the New York Knicks. And a nice roll continuing right now for New York. They must be satisfied with the way things have gone for them over the first few months. They've played with confidence and composure and have won more than their share of games. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk. On the basketball court, that's turnovers. That's missing. Same thing last field.
I didn't know the midpoint was the 82nd game, but anyway, injuries start to take a toll.
No, but we've done 87 two games. Doesn't mean the teams.
We've done a lot of games in our role here in the
right.
I misunderstood.
2 games a night, remember?
on the set.
Yeah, anyway, I was saying the injuries, they start to take a toll, not just the big ones, the little ones. Type of injuries I hate are the freak injuries. One time, Ernie, I was walking with my shoes off, stubbed my toe.
That's called barefoot.
That's a freak injury. Stubbed my toe, was out for 6 weeks.
It's game time in Cleveland as the crowd is filling up the Quicken Loans Arena. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. And, of course, Goran Dragic. He's a guy that will be sorely missed.
Well, Kevin, no question it's a risky deal to make because you can sometimes sour your fans when you do that. I mean, trading one of the most popular players on the team is always high risk, no matter what you get in return.
Yeah, but it's a trade that I'm sure a lot of fans will second guess. Clearly a bold move, but as a GM, these are the things that are supposed to happen. You're going to bring scrutiny, and you just have to wait and see how this plays out. You have to focus on the big picture and what's going to be best for your organization moving forward.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Teague out there with Bryant. Then there's Howard. Then there's lights out, and it's Durant in at the power forward. Here's Jefferson. No good. And New York will come the other way. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid. He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Make the 6 straight jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums.
New York shooting their first free throw of the evening. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
Poke loose. Beal dishes to Parker. From the low block, nice D from Durant. Last season was difficult for Dwight Howard, to say the least, across the board. Worse since, in fact, his rookie year.
Yeah, he just wasn't able to stay healthy. I mean, he looks dominant in spurts. Yet you're thinking, okay, he's back, man. His body betrays him.
Now Griffin. Jeff Teague missing from long range. Parker drives in. Outside for Beal. No one near him. The Knicks pull it in.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Just an innate ability to rebound the basketball and then make the defense pay.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Teague against Parker. Outside Griffin. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. And that one's good. Jefferson's got his first basket.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him. Because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Now, here's Parker. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. 1:12 left to play in the first. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Howard. Kobe passes to Teague. This one for 3. Griffin grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Beal's shot is good.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity.
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Here's Teague. Good D by Parker.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Griffin kicks to Parker. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Griffin slams it in.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Teague against Parker. Outside Durant, fires for 3, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Durant's got 5 points so far.
And it looks like he might just be on his 8th.
And Blake Griffin grew up playing the game. Alongside his older brother. His dad was his coach, and he credits his brother for inspiring him to work his craft.
Watching him kind of go through the process as he started to get, recruited by college coaches, and then he, really took his game and became serious about it. And I watched his work ethic, and I watched how he, put the time in, the things he did, and that's kind of where I developed mine.
Well, talking about taking the right course, we know that the older brother of Blake Griffin, 3 years older, he played, as did Blake, for their dad Tommy in high school, and they were terrific high school players and 4-time state champions.
I mean, it always helps to have a big brother who's kind of been there and done that, and can share those experiences with you. It doesn't hurt to have a dad also who's a pro player either, and also a college coach.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
The aggression they're showing early on, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Durant is out there with Howard. And it's Green, and it's Rose, and it's lights out into the 3 slot. Dallenberg's got space with nobody on it. He buries the jumper. And we're about a minute into the second quarter play. The thing about Sam Dallenberg, he has been an outstanding defender over the course of his career. And really, guys, the consummate rim protector.
Great length and quickness with timing as a shot blocker. Ended last season 8th on the all-time blocks list among active players.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting 43% from the floor. That's good from Howard on the assist by Green. Howard's got his first points of the night.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Here's Dallenberg. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Going back to Dallenberg, only 32 games played last season for him. It was the fewest games played in his career. Amazingly, though, he still averaged over 1 block and 5 rebounds in just 17 minutes a game. Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game. You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Withy comes in for Samuel Dallenberg, and Tony Parker subbed in for Thabo Sefolosha. It's Parker top of the key. And the foul on Derrick Rose.
And the game won't change, it's the same old thing. Just the same old.
1:52 left in the first half.
Good. Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
The Knicks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. There's the screen. Buries it from 3-point range. Rose has got the lead up to 5 now for New York.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that.
The dish to Withy. Knicks with the rebound. Howard's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Durant, the pass to Howard. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And guys, Dwight Howard's an interesting guy. One of the most physically imposing players in our league, and yet he's known for his lighthearted, almost playful nature.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. It's Beal on the wing. Takes a shot at the elbow, and he gets it to go. Beal's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
And for Howard, his parents raised him to keep a smile on his face and stay upbeat, remain positive. He's done all those things and still competed in the rough and tumble world of pro basketball.
Yeah, and yet some of his peers and contemporaries have gone at him. Durant, for instance, Kobe Bryant called him soft. Byron Scott questioned his desire. Guys go about their work in different ways.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Last time they met in New York.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Really such a security blanket, Greg, when you can count on that second unit to step in and provide key minutes, especially when the game is in doubt.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. Baseline jumper. Durant with a wide open look. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Durant's got 9 points.
Great rise and dime there. He changed gears in midair to make the ascent.
Now here's Mills. Guarded by Green. Lets it go from 11. Outside for Beal. And it's Parker in the corner. And it's sent back by Howard. And the pass to Lights Out. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And now it's an 8-point Knicks lead.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you...
So we've reached the end of the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest lead during the opening period was 5. They had some very nice stretches of play in the second quarter at both ends of the floor. They got out to a well-deserved 8-point lead by halftime. Hey, big fella, what's your take on New York so far?
Well, in terms of running a smooth, efficient offense, they've been as good as it gets. The looks they've created have been high percentage. The ball is moving, guys are rotating. That's what got them those good looks, and this is the reason they got that nice lead.
And Kenny, what you see from Cleveland? They need to look into areas where they can gain an advantage. Rebounding is largely a hustle stat. Right now, they're getting out-rebounded. They need to commit to changing that. Those extra opportunities afforded by better rebounding are key for them to win tonight.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
The second half beginning in just a moment. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Cephalosha is out there with Griffin. Then there's Parker. Then there's Al Jefferson.
precious. I got
And
more
it's
swagger
Beal
than
in at
him.
the two spot.
Hit the bottom
That's
of
the
the
5
net,
for
or the
Cleveland
back
right
of the
now.
rim. Your style is a
Picked by
flavor foul.
Griffin.
Your score, I'ma take it
The
down.
3.
All of your trash talking was pointless. Say
Kept
your
the
name,
line.
you slacking and
And the foul
goaltending.
called
My
on
actors
Gary
are road
Neal.
chilling. Got the home
That
court
is his
advantage.
first
I'm back
foul
on
of the
road
game.
winning, road winning.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
And Jefferson, here we go. Misses the J after tricking the D with an empty pass fake.
I gotta hold down the city.
Well, guys, no secret that Al Jefferson has never been known for his defense. Clark, mostly he was an offensive player.
Yeah, he really is strong down in the low post. But last season, Jefferson went out of his way to change that no defense perception of
it was later, it comes natural. I got a competitive nature. Look at them guys when I'm coming.
Now,
They be
here's
high and
Parker.
I'm hunting.
He's covered
Luckily,
closely.
they ducking me. You see lots of them running. Challenges I embarrass
Outside
them. They a
Griffin.
dime in a dozen. Full of fire, just like a dragon straight out of the dungeon.
Ejected by
I'm just trying to
T.
get bucket. You just lied to the public. I serve a purpose. You nervous with butterflies in your stomach. Don't
Here's
try to
Neal.
intimidate
He's
me.
covered
You
by
couldn't scare
Beal.
me with lip. I'm spontaneous,
Teague
smart,
drives
dangerous,
in.
fancy and quick. My trainer told me
It
to work.
falls
He
for
ain't
his
prepared
fifth
me to
field
win.
goal tonight.
I'm the
Now
only
shooting
captain
5
who's
for
selling
8.
this championship.
an excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Well, you just watch Jeff Teague. He's a natural scorer. Clark, he's also made steady improvement as a playmaker.
Yeah, you look at his assist rate, Kevin, well in the top 10 in the league. He's cut down on his turnovers as well. You can tell he's starting to really figure it out, and the game is slowing down for him.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. He told the team he wanted to run their offense through Parker. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half, and Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thank you, Doris.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over. And Teague's also athletic. You know, sometimes you forget that. I mean, this guy's got the tools also to be a terrific defender. And I still think he's developing consistency at that end of the floor.
Just 5 to shoot. From 18 feet away. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Parker drives in, passes it to Jefferson. Ejected by T. Pass to Neal. Got a hand on it. And here is Cephalosha. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. But they get it back. Here's Portis. Takes it off the glass. Portis has got his first basket of the night.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch. And speaking of Jeff Teague's defense, I mean, his rebounding, I think, could also be a little higher. I mean, with his bounce, he can get in there and grab a few more.
Parker outside. There's 47 seconds left in the third. And here's Cephalosha for 3. Cannot hit. And New York will come the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Dang. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now it's a 10-point Knicks lead.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Parker outside. And it's Beal in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. The Knicks pull it in.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
No scoring yet from him. And Neal kicks the tee. Now here's Ilyasova. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. The Knicks leading by 10. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. We've got Channing Frye. Gary Neal is out there with Dang. Then it's Ilyasova. And it's Sanders in at the 5 down low. And they'll keep possession. Here's Neal. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Griffin's got his third rebound on the night. And it's Parker in the corner. Nailed from three-point land.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
And it's sent back from Tallenbear. Parker outside, wide open. And Sanders pulls it down.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And here's Frye from the arc. New York, no good that time either.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Neal dishes to Frye. Up top, Sanders. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Parker. Knicks with the rebound. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Withy's jacked in for Cleveland. Cephalosha comes in for Tony Parker. Kicks it to Griffin. Buries the 7-footer.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
And Sanders, here we go.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam? I mean, we never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Here's Neal for the 3, and that one's good. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot. He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're losing by 6. And there's about 45 left in the fourth quarter. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach is saying to his team. He talked mainly about giving them a different look defensively and dropping more bodies into the paint. Saying, listen, they're eating us up on the inside, and we need to do whatever it takes to stop them. Guys, back to you.
Al Jefferson, he's checked in for Jeff Withy. And it's Bryant Pacific. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Beal, the pass to Mills. Here's Griffin. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Drive to the box. He'll go to the line. Larry Sanders picks one up.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And the layup is good.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 5. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the fourth. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Parker's checked in. And then for New York, Dwight Howard. He's checked in. Durant comes in for Channing Frye. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Luol Deng. Kobe against Parker. To the middle. Griffin kicks to Parker. Who's looking for Griffin. Finds him.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hand.
Maximum force on that dunk.
New York calls timeout. They're ahead by 3. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lights out checked in for the Knicks. Left to play here in the fourth. Durant dishes to Howard. This one for 3. Rose, no good. The Cavaliers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Beal, the pass to Griffin. And that one comes up a bit short.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
In the corner, Sanders with it. From deep. Shot no good. And Cleveland the other way now. 3 on 3. It's deflected. And that's on the bounce. Cleveland will retain possession. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Connects. Injection brings them to within just points.
In that red-hot version of Blake Griffin.
Lights out.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Timeout called. Cleveland. They're losing by 3. 23 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And you know what? You got a couple options here. You can take the 3 to tie it or get the quick 2 and then a 5.
And, you know, if it opens up to them inside, the quick 2 would be the way I would lean, Greg. But the foul has to come immediately after that.
And New York making a change. Green's checked in. And Parker, here we go. No good. Nice tee from Rose. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
And a chance here to send it to overtime.
Got to see the 3 and be the 3 if that's going to happen.
And that's an intentional foul. First one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So it gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Beal from long range. Good. So post-game sees New York take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The Sports postgame show.
Life isn't always what you think it'd be.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Jeff Teague.
When it comes to Jeff Teague, there's an aggressiveness to his game that allows him to be a difference maker. He's always going to be the one who dictates the pace of the game. I love that about Teague. He's just as skilled at orchestrating for his teammates.
I thought this performance he needed to deliver, Ernie. He needed this game. You look at how he's been playing recently, and this was huge for him to come out and have a great night. You can really tell a lot about a player how they break out of a slump. He responded exactly the way he needed to.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me, and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
Hit on my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious, I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flavor.